Today's country, Froggy 92.9. This is Amber and Tanner in the morning.
On the phone right now, we have local celebrity and country artist Tyler Rich.
You might know him for songs like The Difference, Leave Her Wild, and his new single, Rather Be Us.
You also may have seen him during Country Summer 2018, opening up for High Valley Joe Nichols and Toby Keith.
Please welcome to the show,
Tyler Rich!
Hey, I'm Tanner. Tyler Rich. What's up?
Tyler, thank you so much for joining us. So how excited are you for this Sunday?
Oh, I'm so excited. I get to go, so we'll be in Miami Friday till Monday.
No, are you serious?
I'm going. I'll be there.
Have you ever been to a Super Bowl before?
I got to go last year. I was invited by a good friend of mine that took me to the game, and I just went as a sports fan. So it's way sweeter to get to go this year.
Yeah, we know you're a huge 49ers fan, and we wanted to ask you, what does not only going to the Super Bowl for the 49ers, like in person, but what does this Super Bowl mean to you as a member of the faithful?
It means a lot. Ever since we went back, I guess, 7 years ago now, 6 years ago, a game in the Harbaugh era and all that stuff, it was really hopeful, and we made it all the way there, and then we lost, and our team kind of fell apart after there, and there was, from people going to jail, getting arrested, to leaving the team and the fighting and just all of it. And then out of nowhere, now we have this new coach and this new team, and the camaraderie of the players, you can just feel it. It just feels different, and it was good to be back.
On the phone right now is Tyler Rich.
So you're pulling for your home team. Now, you're from the area.
Yuba City, yeah.
So how long have you been a 49ers fan? Like, do you remember when you first saw them on TV? Like, how old were you and how did you feel?
I wouldn't say I remember the exact moment, just because it's just always been my team since I can remember. But when I was a kid, I was watching Steve Young and that entire era just completely dominate football, and then just hold on to the jerseys and keep through the tough years. And as somebody, it was just always so exciting when I was a kid. Football was always just so huge to my family, and my Uncle Tim, he was always music and football, and he's the guy that taught me how to play guitar and taught me to love the game, and taught me to love the right team.
Wow.
And I actually heard you were on the road for the NFC Championship game, but you ended up having a layover in South Korea. So what happened with that? Did you end up getting to watch the game?
Yeah, so I went on my honeymoon, and we went to Bali. So traveling to Bali from Nashville was about a 32-hour process. There's a couple connections, and they're really quick. There's one connection that is 5 hours long, and each way, somehow, it randomly turned out that for the first week of our playoffs, for us, I was going to be landing in Taiwan at 5 in the morning and was going to have a 5-hour layover exactly when the game was on. Now, weather kept me stuck in Nashville, so I actually missed that, and I got to watch from home.
Gotcha.
But on the way back, my 5-hour layover in South Korea at 9 in the morning landed 1 minute before kickoff, and I watched the entire game in a lounge.
That's good
Wow.
timing.
It's just unreal. And you had a picture. I'm there, South Korea airport, 8, 9 in the morning. It's just nothing but a bunch of businessmen reading newspapers. And I'm like silently screaming in this lounge so I could get my Wi-Fi, but screaming at my iPhone.
Hey, that's a football fan for you.
Lucky I got to.
We'll be continuing our conversation with Tyler Rich in just a few minutes.
Next on Amber and Tanner in the morning, this is Froggy 92.9.
Amber and Tanner in the morning.
Wake up every day.
Waking you up every morning.
On Froggy 92.9.
Today's country, Froggy 92.9. It's Amber and Tanner in the morning.
We're so happy to have Tyler Rich still on the phone hanging out with us this morning.
You may have seen him during Country Summer 2019. You may have seen him during Country Summer 2018, opening up for High Valley Joe Nichols and Toby Keith.
You might know him for songs like The Difference, Leave Her Wild, and his new song, Rather Be Us.
Please welcome again, Tyler Rich.
Now, Tyler, please don't hate me for saying this, but I'm actually from Seattle. I'm a Seahawks fan.
That's fine. We deal with a lot of you up in Northern California. It's okay. We're used to it.
Well, congratulations you just said you were on your honeymoon. You've gotten married recently. I saw that your ceremony got featured in People magazine. How do you feel about that? Do you feel accomplished, or was that part of your fiance's doing or your wife's doing?
It was really cool. It was some amazing recognition. We were really excited when we found out that we were going to get the online feature, and then they said that it did so well, they put us in the actual magazine, which was, we got a whole page, and it was crazy to see something that God spending 9 months every day, all day, trying to plan, get to not only just be this perfect experience, but then also end up in magazines for people to read about. It's crazy.
Where did you get married?
We got married about 40 minutes south of Nashville, in Murfreesboro, on this beautiful farm and property out here.
Cool. Well, we're so happy for you, Tyler. And again, we have Tyler Rich on the phone. Rather Be Us is the new single right now. Is there anything you can tell us about it?
Yeah, Rather Be Us, I wrote about putting your phone down and not comparing yourself to people on social media, and just, being happy with the people you're with, and, putting your energy and your focus there.
Well, since you are what we're calling a local celebrity, that being said, you've been to Country Summer. You played our music festival back in 2018. You were on the bill and opened up for Toby Keith. So what did that mean to you to be on stage in a familiar area and to open up for someone as big as Toby Keith?
It was amazing, because before that, I used to fly from Nashville out to Santa Rosa twice a month, and I used to play cover songs at the G Bar in the Roanoke Park Casino. And that was my job for so long, was just doing cover songs and doing Toby Keith songs. And then, moving to Nashville and doing all this stuff, and it just getting to come back to Country Summer was amazing. And the main stage, we actually had to make sure we didn't play a Toby Keith song in our set that we had been covering.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
We had been playing Should Have Been a Cowboy that was in our set for about a year.
Really?
It was the only cover song of our entire set. And we got so used to playing it that sometimes you get so used to it, you kind of almost forget where it came from, unless you actually sit there on stage and think, okay, this is, and it was like an hour before we walked on stage, and we've never played with Toby. That was just never really a thing. And I remember looking at the guys, I was like, guys, we can't play Should Have Been a Cowboy today. Oh, yeah. Oh my God, we can't.
Don't want to outshine Toby Keith, right?
Yeah. Imagine. Oh man, so funny.
And
But, it was incredible. Hopefully I get to come back soon. We'd love to play at the festival again.
We hope to see you. We want to meet you really bad. We're huge fans of your music. And before we let you go, could we ask you what your final score prediction for the Super Bowl is going to be this weekend?
Calling 31-24 49ers over Chiefs.
I like that.
There it is.
There it is.
There it is.